I don't think I can hold my breath for the whole movie. I don't think it's doable. Hello once again, watchers of Good Movies. My name is Nick Pell, and this is once again coming from my apartment. Now today we are going to be talking about the film Don't Breathe. Now I have been very, very excited to see this movie ever since I saw the first trailer. It looked very, very interesting. The premise, if you're not familiar, we have three 20-some-year-olds. They are trying to rob houses in order to make money to move to California. And when they stumble upon the house of this really old blind man who is supposed to be really loaded with cash, they decide to go and rob his house, and he ends up being not quite as defenseless as they thought he was. Now this is from the same director and producer, I believe, of the Evil Dead remake, which I very much enjoy. And it also stars Jane Levy, who was the star of that film, and she does a very, very good job in this film. She is easily the main focus of the movie. She's the one who is the hero, per se. We also have Dylan Minnette, who I've seen in other things which I can't put my finger on at the moment, but he's also very good in the movie. And then Stephen Lang as the blind man. He probably gives the best performance out of anybody, because his portrayal of a blind man in this world, it's very, very cool and very good to see. He just has this silent yet deadly demeanor to him for most of the movie, as he's just hunting these kids in this house and trying to take them out, because they're inside his house. And for the first about 30 minutes of the movie, before you start discovering weird things about him, you kind of feel sorry for the guy and kind of feel like he is in the right to an extent. Maybe he goes a little bit far, but these are kids who broke into his house, started trying to steal his money, which he got because of something tragic which happened in his past. And so you do kind of feel like he is the one in the right for doing what he's doing for a little bit, and then it just goes into a very strange direction. The film is also very, very fast-paced, which is really, really good to see for this film. I didn't check my watch once, which is very neat. From the instant that these guys enter the house, it's just high tension for the whole ride of the film. I was on the edge of my seat for about an hour's worth of the film, just because it's just going so fast-paced. Just things are happening every minute of the movie. It doesn't really have a slow moment, and it just makes you want to just pay attention to the whole thing and just see what's going to happen next. It's just one of those rare horror films which does it really, really well. One thing that I really think the film did well and that I really appreciate was its use of silence throughout the film. Because Stephen Lang, who plays the blind man, he has to listen and figure out where these kids are in his home. And so the film just cuts out all noise for the most part, and just you hear the smallest things and things which he is picking up on as he's listening, because again, can't see, so his other senses are enhanced. So I thought that when the film made use of that, it just did it in a very, very productive and very good way. Well, I definitely did enjoy the movie. I thought that there was about 5 or 10 minutes where it just went to this really weird place. It's about an hour's worth in the movie. You'll know it probably when you see it. But the tension is really good up to that point. It's really action-packed. I'm really into it. I think it's doing what it needs to do. We have this guy hunting these people, and then it just gets to this really strange scene which seems very, very out of place. It could have been very well used to give this blind man who's basically killing people some sort of humanity, given some sort of reason for what he's doing. It does, to an extent, but the reason just doesn't really fit the movie. It just seemed very out of left field, and a lot of people in my theater were just laughing as it was going on, because it was just so ridiculous and just didn't really seem to fit what the rest of the film was doing. After that scene, it again starts to do what it was doing well in the first half, but it just seems to be plagued by that one scene and just by what the film ended up being as a result of that scene. So that's the only thing that really kind of weighs the movie down for me, unfortunately. There are really good plot twists. Again, it's just, they have a lot of things which really keep you interested and keep these characters locked inside this house as this guy is trying to hunt them down. And they're smart about what they're trying to do too, for the most part. And I really like that they're making smart decisions, as far as I could tell, and they're just being pragmatic in what they're doing. The ending also extremely satisfying. I'm really looking forward to seeing if they do anything with this franchise and what it could become as a result. So guys, like I said, I really did enjoy Don't Breathe. I thought it was a very fun, fast-paced, intense horror thriller, and I thought that all the performers did a very, very good job and really sold the movie well. It was just that one 5 or 10 minute scene which just made the film not great, which is unfortunate because the rest of it is so well done. It's just something which really plagued the movie and it just didn't seem to fit, really. But those are my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comments down below. Did you like it as much as I did? Did you hate it more than I did? Let me know. Like, favorite, comment, and subscribe once again if you so choose. I appreciate it immensely. And as always, people, my name is Nick Pell. And once again, keep on watching.